Hello, hello, my friends. This is Kim from Mindful Ladybug Saves, and today is a Thrive in 25. This is take 2. I got all the way through, and it stopped recording. I don't know when. About 2 minutes in. So I'm already getting a late start. So today, I just wish I could go back to bed and start again. You ever had those days? Just restart the freaking day. Woke up, the internet was out, or electricity was out. Did a little bit, went back to sleep, woke up, the internet was still out, and then realized my phone, it wasn't charged, so obviously the electricity went out sometime in the night. And then the maintenance guy came with electricity still on. Yay, he fixed the toilet. When he left, we lost electricity for about a couple hours. So I couldn't really do much because the phone was dead, so I did have a then I was doing stuff on my phone and my phone went dead. And then I have like that charger thing that I was charging my phone on, but it just does really slowly. So when it finally came back on, the electricity, I got in the queue for the talk to chat again because I haven't got, so it's been 3 days. I've spent over 3 hours each day. First day it was 5 hours. Still, I didn't get to talk to anybody. Today it was 3 hours, and I got to number 5, and it said, call back within normal business hours, or do the chat. So we'll try again tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. See if I can get a little early. I mean, it wasn't my fault today. Just the internet just wasn't out. And actually the internet is out again. And I think that's what kicked my camera off, because I heard a little sound and I should have looked up, but I didn't. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, so it was my internet. Internet is out. So let me just go through this really quick. I kept my pain under 5 all day, so they're added 2. I did my gua sha and my yoga, face yoga. I did it 4 days out of the 7 days. No spend. I did no spend. The only thing I bought was a tote for work. And I can put that on, actually bought the thrift shop, but it was brand new. It was a Vera Bradley, and it's very nice. Actually, I spent $8 on it because I got 55 and older, get senior citizen discount at the thrift shop on Wednesdays. So that doesn't count because that takes off on my taxes. Adventures. I just ran around town. I babysitted my grandson at their house. I traveled to Oklahoma. I worked and traveled back from Oklahoma. And then I did some roadie and picked my prescription up and did some chores yesterday. My blood pressure has been less than 140 over 90, so I don't have to take any blood pressure meds so far this whole month. That is awesome. Okay, now I'm trying to do 3,500 steps or more, and I only accomplished that 4 days out of the 7, which is good. I need to try to get more because I really need to amp it back up and try. I need to try to do it 3,500 to 4,000 next week. I need to try to amp it up. I need to get out and move it. I mean, some of these were 4,000, but I need to try to do more on the 4,000 side. I did read 10. This one is read 10 pages or 10 minutes daily. I did read that every day. I finished the Housemaid's Marriage and the Housemaid Watching. That whole series was really good for me, from Frida McFadden. I wore my CPAP 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and only 2 of them were at 80% or more. And that happens, some of these I did, like these 2 days I wore them. The seal wasn't good on this one. And this one, I woke up in the middle of the night and I had taken it off. So it didn't get counted. So yeah, it's like a fast jobber. And then getting 100 items out, I am at 77 right now. Last week we were at 75. I got rid of 2 more items. You'd think after get rid of all these items, you would think that I would see progress, that you would see like the box, there's more room in there, but you don't. Because, some of this stuff were bigger items, so they weren't in the same box. So, just got to keep going until I see some improvement. I mean, I know I'm running out of things. Like, there's like day cream. I think I only have one backup, so we're good. I'm not really trying to get them out, stuff like that. If I can have on makeup, my thing is a makeup, I can have one backup on body care and shampoo and like lotions and shampoo and conditioners. I can have 2 backups because we go through that thing really quick. So, little update on, so I'm getting my surgeries in August scheduled. The only thing hasn't, the follow-up appointments, the pre-op appointment for the doctor has been scheduled. The post-op appointments, I think there's 3 of them that's already been scheduled. I haven't got the hospital appointment scheduled yet. They haven't called me to do the pre-op labs again and get the soap. I don't know if you guys do that at our hospitals. We have a soap at this hospital, and there's another hospital I didn't have to do the soap, but this one we have to do the soap. You wash it, you have to let it sit for 5 minutes. I have to be there at 5:30 a.m. So I'm going to be waking up at 3 a.m. doing this. I'm going to be freezing my butt off. Unfortunately, I hate when I have I love early morning surgeries. I really do, but I hate when I have to use that soap. You have to use it the night before, and then you have to use it in the morning. Actually, you have to use it every day for a week before. What am I talking about? And then you have to, and I don't take showers. I take baths. And for, I don't know, to each their own if they don't like baths. I do it for my fibromyalgia because I like hot baths and I just soak in it. So, then I stand up and rinse off with the shower. But that means with those I have to actually stand there and let the stuff sit on me for 5 minutes and then rinse it off. So, yeah. Today, it's just, and then the thing did not record. I couldn't believe it. I'm still keep checking to make sure it's recording because I don't want to do this a 3rd time. So that's done. Then I went to neurology yesterday because they hadn't done my pre-op yet for my Botox shot. She had samples, so she had called me and asked me if I wanted to come in to try it and do sample. I said sure, so I went in yesterday. She said Botox shot. I really should have looked it up. I'm a nurse. I should have really investigated it because I've never done it. We don't know everything. And it was 30 shots. Granted, she only stuck the needle in like this far, so. But it's still, that needle went in 30 times. Across my forehead, above my ears, the back of my head, the back of my neck, and the top of my shoulders. It really didn't hurt. It stung just a little bit, but it really, really started stinging on the way home on my forehead and my head. Oh my goodness, did it sting. But I wasn't allowed to rub it, scratch it, or anything. I could put something cold on it when I got home. By the time I got home, I still have one little spot that keeps bothering me in the back of my head, but that's it. It takes about 2 weeks before it should start working, but for its full effect, I need to have, and so I have it every 3 months, I need to have at least 3 rounds of it before she says it's like 90% effective at that point. So we'll have to see if my insurance even pays for it, since the Topamax she gave me make my hands and my feet numb. And I got to the point where I was losing grip in my hands. I really haven't got all that grip back yet. And in my job, I have to, push the blood out. Like my finger's easy with the blood, but some people's is not. Like men's that have calluses, it's hard to get that blood out of their fingers, especially for dried blood drop. And that's what I'll be doing mostly, is dried blood drops. I hate them. But if it's A1C, it's whole blood, now you got to worry about it. Because I don't have to worry about the serum. Okay, you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. I need to just quit nerding out about it. Some of you might, though. The feet. The creepy crawlies on my feet. So I had talked to my metabolic doctor, and I was explaining to him because I actually had an EMG done last year. And it showed that there was nothing neurologically wrong with me. And my doctor retired. So I got left on red. No one took care of it. Nobody was doing anything about it. I kept asking. And they kind of sent me to neurology for it, but she kind of just skimmed over it. She was trying to, because part of my foot's numb and my migraine she was wanting to take care of. But so I just explained to her that, he says it's restless leg syndrome. It's what it sounds like to him. And then she read her notes. Yeah, I already thought it was that, but I was going to wait till we actually got your migraines under control and you had your EMG. And I'm like, I had to reschedule my EMG till October because I have to work. And right now I need the money. And I really, even if I have neuropathy, I'm not going to take gabapentin. Gabapentin's a trash drug. It's a drug that, my opinion, I'm going to clarify, that's my opinion, is something they give people for pain, for all kinds of pain. That I don't think it causes me, helped me with, was my memory. I lost my memory. And it was going bad. And so I quit taking it. And it's still not quite back to normal, but it also causes dementia. And studies have shown that. So I'm no longer going to take that. So the medication she did give me for the creepy crawlies is the same medicine for fibromyalgia and neuropathy. So it will help all of it if I have neuropathy. So it's a medication that I need to look into and make sure it doesn't have any other long-term effects like causes dementia. Because if it does, I'm not taking it. I already seen what gabapentin, but I was on gabapentin for 15 years. So, it wasn't a short-term thing. It was a long-term. And they just kept increasing it. I get a different symptom. They would just increase it. I was at the max dose 3 times a day. And all I could do was sleep all day and couldn't keep my eyes open. And, but at night, my creepy crawly feet would wake me up and I would still be awake. So, it's just crazy. I need to quit babbling, quit giving my opinions on stuff because, I might offend somebody. I don't mean to offend anybody. It's just my opinion and my opinion only. But anyways, so basically what I'm saying is if you don't believe in something, don't let your doctors talk you into taking it. If it doesn't work, don't let them talk you into retaking it. I let these doctors talk me into taking gabapentin over and over and over again, even though I knew it wasn't going to help. And then I just finally put my foot down this time and said no. That is my roundabout way of saying just stand up for yourself. So EMG is going to be in October because I have to work. Ortho. I was supposed to have go to ortho again on Tuesday, but I had to reschedule because I took a shift. He canceled on me 4 times in a row for this appointment. So I don't think another couple months is even going to make a difference. It's just a follow-up. Everything's doing fine on my knee. It's great. The only thing is that he needs to read. I was needing him to read his pre-op notes because I had a fractured femur that he told me twice, and then he tried to tell me he didn't tell me that, and so I wanted him to read his notes to see if he messed up telling me or if I had it or what. Just so I know. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to sue nobody or nothing. It's my body, and I want to know, did I have a fractured femur or not? That's it. So that's basically the only reason why I'm going back to him because, my knee's great. It is. He wanted to be a B- from an F. It's a C-, but it's going to take time. I have faith. So that is that. I'm really rambling because I'm frustrated. Everybody keeps messing up on me, which makes me even talk more, and I should just probably shut my mouth. So I just want to thank everybody for taking your time to come listen to me ramble and rant and rave. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye.